everybody, it's Jasmine. So I'm gonna do a pretty big hits and misses for this month. I tried out a lot of new things. You guys know I did my first impressions, I did my haul video, and I just wanted to update you guys like what my full thoughts are of all these products. From that haul video, I have been using a lot of the products that I purchase very frequently, so I think I have a pretty good well-rounded idea of what I'm going to talk about. So I'm gonna start off with hits. If you like a good moisturizing primer, I think that the Faced Hangover Rx primer is amazing. It leaves your face very not very sticky, but it has a little bit of tackiness so that when you rub your foundation in with either a beauty blender or a brush, it just goes on really nice because the foundation has something to stick to, and I just really like this. It is very lightweight, so you don't even feel it on your skin. This is my Physicians Formula Happy Booster Bronzer. It's in the color Light Bronzer, and as you could see, it has like all these like bronzed hearts like of different colors, and then it has this one pink one. So I use this as a multitask product, so it gives you enough bronziness, but if you want a little bit of blush because maybe you forgot it, then you can use this, just swirl it around with the bronzer, and it creates this really nice neutral pink, but it still works as a blush. I really like it. So I mean, this is really good if you're traveling and want to bring as minimal products as you want. If you want your makeup to last all night, this is a perfect setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and I really do believe that it can last up to 16 hours like it claims. And honestly, I use this with my MAC Fix Plus because my MAC Fix Plus makes my powders and my foundation look as if it was my own skin. And then on top of that, this just makes everything stay put. Alright, so I'm going to talk about my Morphe brushes. This is the M523. Awesome bronzer brush. Like, the bristles are even softer than my BH Cosmetic one that I use every single day. This has replaced it entirely. I have not been able to put this down. This is the famous M501 brush, and I love this for highlight. Oh my gosh. But it does give me a really precise highlight. So usually I really like it for my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. But sometimes if I want a more dispersed highlight, I would always go back to my fan brush. But I can't say that this has fully taken my fan brush like position out of first place because I think they have different purposes, but it just depends on how you want your highlighter finish to be. I think this is one of the best blending brushes that I own. This is the E13. Honestly, so good for all over the eyes, so good for just in the crease, so good for just like blending it out. It's just multi-purpose, and I think that I need to buy like 3 more of these because these are just so versatile and so good. Honestly, this could just be the one brush that I could use for all over shadow, in the lid, in the outer corner, everything. This is like my everything brush. Finally, you guys know that I bought this brush for the purpose of foundation application. This is the E34, and I really do like it for foundation. It can get a little streaky, but if you swirl it like this, the streakiness goes away because when you go like this, you will get a lot of lines, but buff it in and it will be fine. You'll look blended. I have not used a beauty blender with this to smooth anything out. This is like the actual application because I used it today with the brush, and honestly, I can't say anything bad about it. I just wish I bought one that was a little bit denser, but this is perfectly fine. Ever since I have filmed that first impressions video featuring this product, I have used it time and time and time again in every single video, and I think you guys have been pretty annoyed with me just talking about it. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Rose Champagne. Honestly, this just has something that I think high-end blushes don't have. I think they're made with a little bit more love. I don't know. But you guys know I was really on to the MAC Format and MAC Trace Gold Blush for a really long time, and then I moved on over to the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, and then when I got this kind of just kicked their butts. And honestly, it's just the formula, the finish, the wear time. It doesn't come off blotchy or anything like that. It's just very smooth, and I love this so much. This is everything. It's only like $3, so if you're looking for a new blush, definitely check this out. You guys know I'm a ride or die with my Milk Chocolate Soleil, But I also really like the Hoola by Benefit bronzer. Sometimes if I'm feeling like I need both, I'll just mix them, because this one is just a shade or two darker than the Milk Chocolate Soleil, but not as dark as the Chocolate Soleil. This is in the middle of the two, so I really like it. It's also very warm, which is what I really like. And you know, from a day-to-day basis, when I want to just look fresh, natural, I will use my Milk Chocolate Soleil because it's more to my skin tone. And then this one is more if I want to look a little bit more bronze. So that's what I like this for. I also really like the brush that comes with it. Really good. And I don't know. Well, I think if I finish this, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the big one. Like I said before, I wanted to try it out, and I really like it. For my body, I have never mentioned this product, but it is a product that I have been using even before I started my YouTube channel. This is the Egyptian Magic, and it's a cream, and it has olive oil, beeswax, honey, bee pollen, royal jelly extract, and bee propolis. So I use this for my body, and I use this specifically on scars because I wish I had a before and after picture to show you guys, but I had this scar on my leg, and I don't want to tell you guys how I got it because it was really embarrassing. But I had this scar on my leg, and I was like, dang, I don't have anything that will, you know, get rid of my scar. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wait, but I have that cream. So I used this, and I used it, I try to use it every day. And you basically want to take it out with your finger, and then you want to like rub it in until it becomes an oil. So the warmth from your hands will make it an oil, and then you want to rub it on any area that needs improvement or anything. I used to use this on my acne, on my face, and I realized that when I put it directly on a pimple, after a week or two at the same spot I had the pimple, there would just be more pimples growing back. So I just thought that this wasn't good for my face, so that's why I use it on my body. However, if there are body pimples that I have, just so happen to have, then this is also really good, because the other day I had a big pimple on my back, and I was like, I have never had this in my life. Where did you come from? And so I took this, I put it on my back, and then after that night, after I slept, in the morning, it was like I never had a pimple on my back. And it was crazy because the pimple was so big. Like, you guys don't even know, like, it was this big. I looked in the mirror, it was like all red. It was disgusting. I was like, it hurts. So this is a nice cream. Let's move on into my misses. This thing right here is a miss because it made my room smell like dirty socks. Have you guys ever smelled the Jelly Beans Bean Boozled Stinky Socks Jelly Bean? This is what it made my room smell like, and I was literally in there and I was just suffocating in the smell of stinky socks. This is supposed to smell like lavender. And no, not even just lavender, Mediterranean lavender. And Mediterranean lavender smells like stinky socks, and I don't want it. Just give me the American lavender, okay? Okay, Febreze, okay? You guys probably figured it out that I was gonna mention this in my misses. This is the Revlon Peach Glow Highlighting Palette, and honestly, it just didn't work out. It says brush on to enhance complexion for a natural skin kiss look. I mean, natural is one thing, but not getting any light from this palette is another. So you can just like, okay, I'm just gonna rub the whole thing together. What is that? And like, it's so chalky. And I don't know. The only color that seems to actually give off pigment is this brown, but even if I rub it, you can even see that it just wants to deteriorate, and it's just so crumbly, so blotchy, and like it doesn't even want to swatch on good, and I don't know. And it's even hard to just get on a brush, so it's like, why? This is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So you rub it in and you're like, okay, but then it's just so wet. You just keep rubbing it in, and when you finally rub it into your skin, you just rub the makeup right off of your skin. Like, I have too much makeup on my wrist, but it just like comes off and then it just becomes blotchy, and it's like, what's the point of a tinted moisturizer if it's not gonna settle on your skin? I have never tried such a bad mascara. This one is the Rimmel Scandalized Rockin Curves. Oh my god. This crumbles like crazy. It got onto my nose, it got onto my cheek, it just got everywhere. And not only that, it smudges. It didn't even let my eyelashes curl. Right when I put it onto my eyelashes just went down, and I was like, what? And I don't know, it just, everything that you want a mascara to do, it just didn't do it. And it didn't even coat my lashes as much as I wanted to. And you think that it's a big tube, it's gonna hold a lot of product, but it just doesn't. It's just so bad. It's just bad. I think that you should just, you know, get something that you know people rave about and that people talk about, and just not this. And last but not least is this Revlon eyeliner. It's this liquid eye pencil. Okay. It's nice when you swatch it, but the amount of pressure I have to do on my hand to get this pigment is not gonna be the same as how gentle I am on my eyes, okay? This is hard. This, when you just tap it on your eyes like how you should with an eye pen, it comes off as gray, when if you swatch it really hard, it's black. And not only that, it smudges like crazy. And I know that it doesn't claim that it's like smudge proof or anything, but if it's a liquid eyeliner, I don't think it should be smudging as much as this did. It smudged as much as the Kohl eyeliner. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I was trying so hard to just talk very fast so I could just get this done and over with, because I have a lot of products and I didn't want to ramble. So hopefully you guys thought that my opinions were helpful, and if you want to see any more videos, say DIYs, I don't know any DIY I should do, but just list any DIY that you want and then I'll figure it out. Or if you want to see more makeup tutorials, how-to videos, or I don't know, anything, just list it down below and I'll be sure to do it. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.